Good morning, how you doing? I am Chris Thompson here in Hagerstown. We got a contract on this place. I got Josh Luko, that's the man walking around over there, with pillar to post home inspections. We're gonna check this thing out top to bottom, inside and out. Let's hit it. All right, so we got a garage that's gonna be separately rented. We got a 1-bedroom here, we got a 1-bedroom there, and we got a 3-bedroom up there. Some chip and paint and stuff here that I did not notice before. What are you seeing there, Mr. Luko?
Just seeing how the birds are getting into that netting up in the corner.
Yeah, no, there's one heck of a nest up in there.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not squirrels.
Birds I can deal with, squirrels not so much. Good morning. All right, so we're starting to see, we got some gaps right there that need to be filled. Josh just mentioned that should be removed in case the oil company gets a wrong address, and that way I'm not filling the basement with a bunch of oil. This retaining wall is failing pretty hard. Definitely a liability thing. We got more painting. Overall landscape's pretty decent here. Anything?
GFI out here.
And it's not even connected?
Open ground.
Okay. And this retaining wall here is failing as well. Alright, so that's peeling up there. Probably just wind, right?
What'd you say?
That's probably just wind, right?
Yes. Sometimes the water gets driven, the wood starts to swell up and bring it up that way.
Right.
This side looks like this might break off eventually. You don't want another someone to.
Yeah, no. Got some point up on this thing.
Just remortaring, loose brick.
Right. More painting.
This just falls right out. This should be taken out and putting mortar in there.
Right.
We do have the locks to get downstairs in the basement.
Yeah. And we got another hole into the foundation there.
Somehow to figure out how to put something over top of this.
Yeah.
Any water is going there. You can tell it's going to go back inside.
Right. It's just seeping in there.
Yeah.
So it needs one of those covers. And then pull some of this dirt out and actually put mortar in there.
They've done it. Looks like they've done it in parts.
They did parts of it here.
They did the other side. It looks like. You can see it start. Even the mortar they have there needs to be remortared.
Right. And we got gaps everywhere in there.
Some of this wood trim. Is it 100 years old?
Yep. This wood is. Now, channel box number 1. It's one of the cleanest panels I've ever seen.
Yeah. Especially for being outside.
Right. We're missing the handle there. Panel number 2.
That's fraying up big time.
Ooh.
You see it?
Yeah, that is frayed up pretty bad.
Stranded aluminum. Where's that coming up through? Over here.
Panel number 3. Thing's snug in there.
Something like that. See if we get the line. Oh, it's stranded. I don't like that. Right here.
Yeah, that's frayed up.
It's on the panel.
That aluminum's touching the freaking panel.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, listen.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not at all. And it's all coming apart there at the top.
Right. How we looking in here, bud?
Light switch.
Is there a light switch in here?
No.
Or is it all
Alexa,
just
top
the-
light 100%.
Sorry, to be shine your eye. I was shining that way.
Alexa, top light 100%.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Alexa.
There are no light switches except for the front room, and I don't know which outlet it goes to, so
Gotcha.
it's all Alexa. Sorry about the big box. I just bought a desk.
No worries.
Together.
No worries.
So is there an outlet behind here?
There's an outlet behind
There?
there, and there's one there,
Okay.
and that's the or one here, one there, and one under there.
Gotcha.
Sorry for the clutter too. Like I had to move. I used to have the apartment over there,
Mm-hmm.
and then my mom lived up there with my granddad when
Right.
he was dying. Still
Yeah.
stuck in the rafters of the garage they left up there.
Two-prong. We breaking stuff. I ain't buy it yet. And this is the door access, because obviously this was a single family.
Yeah.
So this is the door to like the main hallway. So that front door on the outside leads into this hallway here. And we access that from the upstairs
jeez.
unit.
It's a cat.
Okay.
You just step over. You're good. So from that room to here, the floor slants down, and then we slant back down this way. If you look above the door, right there.
Yeah. See the stress cracks. All right, so we got sag in the middle here, which is not uncommon.
Open, so that's good.
Well, and with S8 coming through here, there has to be at least one operable per room,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just their code.
Like the kitchen up there and the bathroom.
Oh,
And
no kidding.
the bathroom down here.
Sounds like a very handy man.
Even built the garage.
Oh, no kidding. All right, so we do have a moisture fan. Always a good thing. That window's sealed up.
Just need to tighten pull it down.
That makes sense. Tighten the toilet. Copy.
And she said this window does not open?
Yeah. From the outside, it's got all the foil. This thing is fancy.
I just want to see some of the older houses had the bootleg browns, so I just want to make sure.
You know, high tech on me now.
Yeah. Too many DC homes that jacked up stuff in DC.
Oh, I don't doubt that. That's one of the reasons I stay out of DC.
The what?
It's one of the reasons I stay out of DC. Decent pressure. Alright, coming to check out the next unit. Oh, he's got the Berkey.
What?
The Berkey. The fancy water. Handy Kansas grease. I like them already. That's an interesting setup.
There's your trap.
There's no J-trap here. The back thing could just get straight sewer gas.
100%.
Alright, so this needs a J-trap. We got an operable window. Check. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, let's try that again.
There we go.
And we have light. Hey, there we go. Now we have light. Seems like a hobbyist.
Mm-hmm. The floors are pretty scratched up.
Yeah, the floors are jacked up pretty hard. Trap in this one. Yeah, there's a J trap there. I like that he's got it blocked off like that.
Turn it on. It's gonna turn on.
What in the... Does the shower part not actually work?
Yeah, there's something there.
It's not even connected, is it? No, it's just that little wand right there. Okay.
Let's put this back in. This is sprayed.
Yeah. It works. It's interesting, and it works.
Yeah, it comes from here.
And just hose clamp everything on there.
That's what it looks like. Where's it dripping from? Oh, just from the head.
Dripping from here.
Yeah. That's different.
That is definitely different.
That's a first for me.
Yeah, I think that's a first for me. So they don't,
There's nothing at the top.
and there's no spout out the top. Alright, so that would need to be fixed. Clearly this guy doesn't mind because he's been here for a while, but. Alright, so window is not operable, two-prong outlets in this bedroom area. Maybe that one works, but we can't obviously get to that because I'm not moving all that many stuff.
The floors, possibly down the road.
Yeah, floors need some love, but all in, not hateful. Alright, so we are down in the cellar now. Did not look at this last time. I got some duct work. Checking the joists to make sure they're not rotten. And so there's some of our plumbing fun that we gotta figure out. All kinds of stuff down here that newer furnace, water tank. So that's the one we gotta figure out. So this is the line we gotta figure out how to split up. So my plan down here is to put 2 electric water heaters for the bottom units. The electrician's already been here. Plumber couldn't make it this morning. I think there's our missing J-trap right there, bud. From that sink.
Oh, from upstairs?
Yeah. Possibly. And that's just a crawl space under the kitchen. So this is the first unit with the lady that we.
The floor where it starts to come down here, right?
Yeah.
What's the front of the house?
Yeah.
These are a permanent one.
So these are.
Permanent jack settings.
Yeah.
Needs a hole screwed in.
This one's breaking over here. Here's where the sag is. You see it splitting off there. They got it sistered up pretty good with 3 boards in there, but this is, I mean, this one's broken right here. And if you look from this angle, you can see it pitches down pretty hard.
Oh,
Yeah. So there's the sag in the floor. That just needs another lolly column in the center there. Well, the good news is the oil tank's still connected, at least one of them.
Did your plumber's coming too?
He was supposed to. He is slightly under the weather. And by slightly, I mean extremely. All right, so this is underneath of the first floor unit. There's another J-trap. Those are, I don't know what those are. Looks like gas lines. And there's all kinds of junk down here. There's an old water heater that looked like it caught on fire. We got a lot of updated plumbing in here. There's the J-trap for that sink. I think it was that window that looked like it was leaking. Toilet. That's the window that from the outside said that needs to be cleaned up. What are you seeing in there, buddy?
Cast iron is leaking.
Oh yeah. Gas is leaking.
That's wrong.
Oh, that was the the drain.
I thought that was a kill switch. I was like, you have it turned on?
Oh 08.
And this controls all of it?
Yeah. There's one heat source for all 3 units. Alright, so the exterior wall is full of dirt, and the dirt is collapsing in. You got a little white dusty stuff right there, which is probably the lime, if I had to guess. So all these walls need to be repointed on the exterior. Looks like they did this one, but they didn't do the front of the building. Yeah, so water's coming in from this window here. And then obviously the
wall's done, please. This room looks a little worse than the other one.
yeah. That's not a good sign. So that needs to be scraped out and filled with concrete.
An active one.
An active leak on this drain line. Yeah, things everywhere.
Got a bucket here to collect it.
Yeah, so they even know about it. And they cut this freaking out to fit the drain line in. Jesus. Let's go check out upstairs. So we got some chip and paint, rotten wood.
Oh, no, you're good, you're good. I just move around you. Making sure everything's sturdy for you.
Hello.
Hi.
I don't know if
Cat.
yours. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
in
Yep.
there.
Up in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't reach up there, even if I had duct tape to
No.
kind of take it off.
That should just snap right
It
back
just
in.
should be able to snap right back in.
Probably some wind got behind it. Popped it open.
Alright, so this does have a
Corner.
G
You see
job.
it's leaking.
Oh, we got more leaky pipes. Oh yeah, that thing's leaking pretty bad. And they even have a cloth behind it to catch all the stuff.
All right, so open ground, open ground.
Yeah. Dryers on the porch out there. Now we are back upstairs in the 3 unit We can see this window works. That's always a good sign. And I can see the lump in the floor from here. It's a high spot right there. Yeah, real high spot right here. Best level test there is.
Yeah.
We got kitchen and table space here. Got the dining space in here. Is this where the AC unit is? Or is it in here? There's the wall unit AC. I think I looked in this closet last time. Just a storage closet. Alright, upstairs unit. Sink is leaking. You can see a little bit of the spots on the floor there, but ultimately it's super corroded. It's hard to tell from this angle, but that is currently actively leaking. And there's no drain stopper. Oh, it's a separate one. Or is that probably for the tub? With the spots on the ceiling like this, there's a lot of moisture in here. The fans. Is this the fan?
I think it's a heat lamp.
The fan? No. Alright, so the fan is not currently staying on. But yeah, I mean, all those spots on the ceiling, that's all moisture. So one thing Josh just noted, that the bathrooms and the kitchen, essentially the wet locations, are 3-wired GFI protected, but the rest of the house in all 3 units are not. Yeah, so they got the dryer out here. And then this is the corner that we were seeing the birds and stuff in. So we got that mesh up there, but it's hard to tell through the dirty windows. Looks like it's sealed off. I mean, I'd want some wire on top of that screening, but
Yeah, or pop while the pipe comes up through, you can see the.
yeah, there's a hole right there. So that would need to be sealed. Usually just put a boot over top of it. In action.
So know where the floors are leaning.
Yep, so that's
In the primary, this room, in that room. 2-prong outlets. Come up in here.
2-prong outlets everywhere but the kitchen and the bath.
Correct. Open ground. So the rafters are pulling away from each other. You can see they shimmed it in between.
Yep.
And then these two are semi-sister, right here
Yep.
and right here. The chimney. What's that nail sticking out? The chimney, we're getting water in.
Oh yeah. A lot of leaching on that thing.
You can see all the rotted wood.
Oh yeah.
The bricks are separating, the mortar's coming out.
So is that actually still functioning?
I don't think so, because this is all the gas appliances that were downstairs.
Right.
I mean, they're
Everything's vented out the side.
at the side of the house.
Right.
So if you ever do get in a roof or whatever, I would eliminate these. You have 2 of them.
Right. Alright, so that's gotta go.
Same thing here
with the rafters, but these are twisting. Can you see, if you stand on this side, you can actually see the other side of it. And right there.
Yep.
Down here.
That thing's twisted hard. Yeah, they need blocking.
Down here,
Oh yeah.
it's rotted. See, it's already rotted through. They've tried to shim it up themselves, and they put pans and plastic down because this is all leaking right here in this corner.
Yeah, I can see some daylight through there too.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all rotted. You can see it's all falling apart. So this one definitely should be replaced.
Yeah. No, this board here definitely needs replaced. The do you think this is just coming in from the window?
I think so, because that's where the vicinity is. Look, they had the plastic here, they had their pan.
Right.
It's coming in this corner. It usually leaks on the corners, or
Right.
where it connects.
Low points.
Exactly.
It looks like it's leaning to the right anyways.
Mm-hmm. And so you can see where it's all rotted. It just dripped down here. This is all falling apart. So it's probably this corner or in here somewhere, and it's dripping down, and it's coming straight back into the side of the house. I didn't see any staining when I went downstairs in that little spot.
Right.
But again,
Is it still wet there?
I don't think so. I didn't feel any wetness or anything like that. We haven't had really any strong rains or anything like that. But you can see it's been going on for a while. The staining.
Yeah.
And they have plastic down. That plastic has dirt on it.
Yeah, it's been there a while.
Yeah.
And
But they know about it because they have the
I say there's a drip
the
pan.
they had the bracing they have tried, and then the drip pan and the plastic.
Yep. And this is why we use a professional home inspector, because I've already been through here once, looked everything over. I didn't catch any of the stuff up here. Yeah, I knew one of the boards was sistered, but I didn't know that the chimney was leaking. The window, I saw it, but I didn't really pay any attention to it. I had essentially buyer's eyes on, so I'm like, heck yeah, this is gonna be a great property for me. But yeah, you always wanna get a second set of eyes. So if you want Josh's information, it'll be down below in the comment section. All right, so now we're on the other side. We got a little bit of staining there. Looks like a lot of caulk, but there's been a water leak here before as well. You can see some of the graying on that board there. And obviously a drip pan's a easy one to throw in there. All right, and the final piece to the puzzle, we have this big, beautiful garage here. Looks like it has a newer roof on it. We got a broken window pane over here, which was there last time. Probably another one here, if I had to guess. Nope, that one's not broken, just blocked out. Those look like some wasp nests up in that louver in the ridge vent. Those look like wasp nests.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. All right, so we're back in the Bentley. Oh, I love saying that. So overall inspection, pretty good. House is pretty solid, but we got some structural issues. We got some water leaks. We got some deteriorating stuff, just a bunch of CapEx stuff. So we're probably gonna go try to renegotiate this thing a little bit. Nothing crazy, but with the amount of work that I knew I was gonna have to put in previously, that kind of doubled or a little over doubled. So I gotta try to renegotiate this thing. So let's see how it goes.